Hi, my name's Brett Allison. I'm the Director of Technical Services at IntelliMagic. IntelliMagic Vision analyzes the performance health of all your SAN components on a daily basis and translates the outcome into intuitive dashboards and rated charts. It automatically identifies issues in the making before they can impact production. By revealing the risks and hidden bottlenecks, IntelliMagic Vision reduces availability incidents and prevents performance degradation. I wanted to discuss one of the major benefits of IntelliMagic Vision, multi-vendor support. One of our goals is to treat each platform like it is important and deserves careful attention to the nuances of that particular platform in the area of performance management. IntelliMagic Vision gathers the detailed performance data required to support vendor-specific architectures. At IntelliMagic, when we support a platform, we ensure that you can manage the nuances that are important to the platform's architecture in a way that allows for performance troubleshooting. IntelliMagic Vision understands the internals of storage systems and SAN switches. This is used to intelligently analyze which measurements indicate hidden issues that are otherwise very difficult to see. Storage is complicated. There are many layers. It is not always easy to see the connections between the different layers. It is also painful to have to jump around between multiple tools when you're trying to diagnose a performance issue. There's a better way. IntelliMagic Vision provides a seamless view of your entire SAN infrastructure under a single pane of glass. Our Vision as a Service SaaS offering also has the advantage of hiding the tedious tasks associated with maintaining a tool set and allows you to spend more time being productive. What does the single pane of glass buy you? Well, in one word, time. With a single pane of glass for your storage performance, you can easily see if there are components within any of the storage systems that have issues or potential issues. This provides you a single view for proactively managing and identifying bottlenecks in your environment. This is not just metric reporting. It is intelligent, machine-specific, data-driven analytics that puts you in control of your SAN environment. It also saves you time by providing you with a single view of capacity that is normalized across platforms, providing you with a single source of your capacity information. In the next slide, we're going to demonstrate the end-to-end mapping capabilities of IntelliMagic Vision. This allows you to see how hosts and their initiators connect to the storage targets and your environment, exposing all of the connected elements in a path from a host to a storage system, quickly filtering out potentially thousands of unrelated components and singling out the problematic host. In this view, you see a sample of the topology viewer. Let's start at the bottom. It provides a view of the host. The host initiator has target initiator pairs on the switch, and in this case, the switch port connects to 8 different ports on the switch, relating to the 8 different storage ports on the storage system. Finally, the volumes that are exposed to the initiator on the host view and are available are shown. The simple relationship view provides a visualization of only the components that are relevant to this host initiator, greatly simplifying any troubleshooting process. In this slide, we'll take a look at one of the many dashboards in IntelliMagic Vision. These dashboards are a great starting point for analyzing your SAN infrastructure. This enterprise performance dashboard condenses time, performance, and machine-specific capabilities into a single view, with each row in the chart representing a different storage system and each column representing a different key risk indicator. The color theme is that of a stoplight, and the size of the bubbles indicate the potential risks. The DSS dashboard provides a single pane to view all of your storage risks. The colors represent the intensity of the risk, with red being the highest risk level and green indicating a low risk level. Something unique to IntelliMagic and important to this view is the rating. The rating is a way of scoring the risk level of different metrics. If the risk level of a metric exceeds the machine-specific warning and exception thresholds for the analysis period, then the rating will be incremented. When the metric value exceeds the warning threshold for 10% of the period, then the color of the metric will turn yellow. Additionally, if the metric value exceeds the exception threshold for 10% of the time period, then the metric bubble will turn red. The rating at the top right of it indicates the highest rated metric within the chart. Vision normalizes the capacity data across platforms. This saves you a ton of time as it deciphers the different ways in which allocated space, utilized space, and free space are reported across different platforms to give you a consolidated view of the capacity in your environment. It also provides you platform-specific drill downs that allow you to further describe the capacity allocations for each platform, including tier breakdowns at a volume level. In this chart, you see several reports. The report in the upper left shows the capacity allocations over time for a number of storage systems. The chart in the upper right-hand portion of the screen shows you the free capacity and utilized capacity by storage system. So in a quick glance, you can tell where you have free space. In the lower left, you can also see free and utilized space for the pools in your environment. And this quickly shows you if you have free space and where you don't. Lastly, at the bottom right-hand portion of the screen, you can see utilized and free space by tier. And this is important because it gives you a tier perspective on where you have free space and where you need to look or consider ordering additional storage. While we do an excellent job of providing consolidated views across platforms, we also realize the inherent limitations of limiting ourselves to common views, especially when it comes to the nitty-gritty details. For this reason, we have platform-specific views that take into consideration the detailed architecture and performance metrics specific to different platforms. In the next few slides, we're going to take a look at how IntelliMagic Vision supports platform-specific nuances. For EMC systems, there are several aspects that are important in terms of performance management. You want to have visibility into the storage group performance and the associated tiers or policies. You want to be able to drill down from the storage groups to their volumes and see the volume tier breakdowns. And you want to be able to see if you have front-end imbalances and quickly identify associated hosts and storage groups or volumes. IntelliMagic Vision makes all three of these activities simple. Most non-vendor specific tools use the SMIS and RESTful APIs to gather performance data. Unfortunately, those APIs do not provide enough detailed performance data to manage the performance of HDS and HP Enterprise platforms. For this reason, IntelliMagic Vision uses the native APIs to gather that detailed data. And this provides us with a rich set of performance data, enabling deep performance analysis. In these charts, we show you how you can drill down from an HDS storage system to its storage pools, and then to the volumes to see which volumes are driving the load and impacting the performance of the storage system. This is simply a matter of drilling down from the top layer at the storage system to the pool and to the volume. IntelliMagic Vision provides a continuous detailed statistics collection that supports rich volume statistics, storage pool aggregations from the volume data, host views of the performance, detailed performance metrics, and RAID group disk utilization. When managing the performance of HPE 3PAR environments, there's a couple of challenges. The first thing is understanding the adaptive optimization policies and how they affect workload performance. Secondly, you want to understand the capacity reporting, as the system is different than any other enterprise array in the way it uses capacity. In the first chart, we are looking at the I/O rate for a particular AO policy's volumes. This provides us with the information we need to understand the performance of a particular AO policy. From the volume, we can drill down to see the CPG breakdown. In this case, all of the data resides on the single CPG, CPG underscore 900 GB underscore R6 underscore 6+2. This CPG consumes data from the 450 gig drives and the 900 gig drives. If the customer would like to improve the performance of this system, then they will need to place this volume in a policy that contains SSD or flash devices. In this view, we will drill down from the IBM SVC storage pool to its external Mdisk and to the associated backend volumes. In doing this, we're switching from the SVC perspective to the front end of the backend storage system seamlessly. In this first view, we see the external read IOs per second to the Mdisk 104. In the second drill down, we see the volume associated with the Mdisk, the volume ending in 109. And as you can see, the read IOs match between the external reads on the Mdisk and the front end reads on the backend storage controller. This type of visibility allows you to understand if there are any issues on the underlying backend volumes and provides complete end-to-end visibility in the IBM Spectrum Virtualize stack. In this slide, we'll take a look at IntelliMagic Vision's support for NetApp storage systems. When managing NetApp performance, it's important to understand both the performance and the capacity. In this first chart, we show a balance chart showing the average, 10th and 90th percentile, and minimum and maximum values for the processor busy. Similar charts show the average utilization for the disk drives and the aggregates. These allow you to know if you are close to the edge on your NetApp systems and whether or not you need to consider upgrading your configurations to handle additional workload. In the second chart, we see an overview of the capacity usage. From here, we provide detailed capacity drill downs into the different components of the capacity. In this slide, we'll take a quick look at a switch error dashboard for Brocade and Cisco switches. IntelliMagic Vision collects detailed error information from your Brocade and Cisco SAN switches and uses this information to provide a rated view over time for the entire enterprise. We also provide information similar to this on the performance of your switches as well as historical and trending data, allowing you to drill down to the individual ports that are having the issues or are areas of concern. IntelliMagic Vision has support for VMware. This support is one of those areas where we will continue to add valuable information. IntelliMagic Vision supports drill downs from the VMware guests to their associated data stores. You can see also the related volumes on the data stores to see what other VMs are accessing the data store. We also support performance views of the VMs so that you can understand who on the VMs are doing what activity and isolate problem children. In this video, we showed you the major benefits of IntelliMagic Vision's multi-vendor support, and we provided some use cases for each platform. Each platform is important and deserves careful attention to the nuances of that platform, especially in the area of performance management. So if you have any questions about what we talked about or IntelliMagic Vision, please contact us. For more information on our SAN support, go to www.intellimagic.com/vision for SAN.